Hello everyone, I am Priya from Hobby Ideas. I am going to share a craft recipe on how to recycle glass bottles lying in your house into a decorative piece, a lamp or a vase. I am going to decorate this bottle using jute cords. So let's go ahead and see how we do it. I am going to make some shapes in this jute cord and I'll show you how to go about it. I'll need an OHP sheet. I am going to cut into circles of different sizes. I have few circles which are cut with me, and the biggest size of the circle that I have here is about 3 inches in diameter, and the smaller one is about 2.5 inches in diameter, and I am going to need 2 more sizes to make cones out of this jute cord. So let's see how we can use these OHP sheet to make a mold and wind the jute cord around the cone. This 3-inch OHP sheet, I am going to cut a quarter part of this circle and I am going to make it into a cone. You can make a narrow cone or you can make a little broader cone. Select the size of the cone that you would want to, and the free end which is here, I am going to stick it using transparent tape. So it does not come off, and we have this cone ready. Likewise, we have different sized cones that we have already made here, and we are going to use these cones as a mold to wind this cord around these cones. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a thick layer of Fevicryl no stitch fabric glue on this cone. You need to apply a thick layer of no stitch fabric glue for the reason for this cord will also absorb the glue. So if you apply a little extra, then the sticking is proper. Keep it on the OHP sheet and we will wound this jute cord around it. So you can hold it at the tip and then slowly go on winding it. Have to hold it for a few seconds so the cord does not come off, and leave it to dry. This will take about 20 to 25 minutes to dry completely, and we have some cones ready here. Once the glue is dry, it will come off very easily from the cone, and we have these cones which are ready with us. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to color these cones using acrylic black and acrylic pearl metallic gold. We'll color the base part using the metallic gold color. And then we are going to color the top portion using black. Take very little black in the brush. You can take the first layer of the color which is little watery, so it will go in the grooves of the jute cord to look even. And then I am going to merge this black with the gold. We'll leave this for drying. And we will color all the rest of the cones in similar way. I have some cones which are colored with me. What we are going to do is we are going to stick these cones on the bottles. So we will use no stitch fabric glue for sticking these cones on the bottles, and each cone sticking to the next cone which comes around it. Let's use no stitch fabric glue. Give a nice thick layer of no stitch fabric glue. You can apply it on 4-5 cones at one time, so it's easy for you to assemble it, and we are going to stick it on the bottle. The next cone that comes, is going to come next to each other, so the two cones are sticking to each other as well as on the bottle surface. The third one will stick to both these cones. Hold it for some time so the cones don't fall off or slide, and I will show you a ready bottle that I have with me, and this is how it will look. I have two more bottles ready with a little different design, and I will show it to you now. The second bottle that we have decorated, we have used these coiled discs and we have stuck them on the bottle. And the third one that we have is just the cord wound around the bottle. And for sticking, we've used Fevicryl No Stitch fabric glue. And this is how it looks. You can use this as a tabletop decoration, you can use it as a vase, or you can even use it as a lamp if you put rice lights inside. For the love of craft, visit us at www.hobbyideas.in.